So, earlier, I was walking through the woods, trying to clear my head, and I meant to record this on my phone. My phone's out of storage. So, I brought out my entire computer just to record this. Well, not my entire computer, it's a laptop. But, there's a helicopter. Anyways, I was just thinking about what happened last week and then what's been going on right now. And it is involving Charlie Kirk. And this just reminds me of the shooting of Charlie Kirk. Like, when I first heard it, I was in disbelief. And it was nothing short of scary. I was super shocked. And yeah, it was crazy. Something like this happened. And I knew Charlie Kirk. Everybody knows Charlie Kirk. But the thing is I used to watch him a lot back in sophomore and junior year, but I stopped. Not because, or I slowly stopped watching him because, like, I started to get burnt out of politics. It's like because politics honestly sucks. So, and I watch, but now I'm kind of back to watching more political videos, but not much relating to issues, which there are some, usually just one issue, and that's gun rights. But most of it has been about Charlie Kirk, because the death of Charlie Kirk shocked me, and I've never and this is probably, and he's a martyr now. And what disgusts me the most about this, probably the reactions. And that's what's been disgusting people the most, is people that disagree with him, people on the left side of the political spectrum, has been celebrating his death. I know it's not all, but yeah, people now celebrate his death. The death of a man that all they did was disagree with. And one of the channels I watch, Saya Speaks, and it's Saya the Clown's second channel. Sorry if I'm looking over here, I'm kind of staring at the computer and looking around and stuff. But he's like, and I didn't really finish his video because I was disgusted by his comment section, because his comment section, they were mostly saying the same thing. They were like, I'm not saying he deserves it, but, you know, he said these things, and, you know, you shouldn't be surprised that he died. Like, he said things. That's all he did. He was just talking to people, and he got killed for it. Like they're putting the blame on him, because they're shifting the blame away from themselves. And I know it's not like all of the left's fault, and I'm not gonna blame it entirely on the left, but a majority of the left's and the Democrats' interaction has been inappropriate, and it's gross. And I have and I have and I have a friend that's on the left. I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm not sure if he's even that rooster, but I haven't talked to him in a while, so I don't even know if he still believes in democratic socialism anymore. But a more and I wanted this video to be about people not being civil anymore, because people weren't very civil before Charlie Kirk's death, and now civil discussions is now completely out the window, and it's kind of scary. It is scary, but what's crazy is that the reaction from the right isn't as violent as the people on the left would be. Like when a certain person died, like it was like a whole year cities were being burnt down. And then they like to use the excuse of January 6th, which you could use that, but if you looked at the inside recordings, most of the time people just walked around. That's mostly what happened during January 6th. And I'm surprised nobody has been talking about all the state capitals that were stormed. Like when the Nashville shooting happened, people stormed the state capitol for gun control, which is insane that people want their rights to be taken away. Then what's more insane is, and then Washington state capitol also had like a massive protest and kind of got stormed inside. And then you see the right now, and they're just been holding vigils. And it's all around the world. Like, I don't think I didn't expect the massive reaction. My arm is shaking right now, holding this webcam. But it's just and now people en masse on the left are losing their jobs because of their reactions. And I've heard some nasty reactions. Like, people are advocating to kill Charlie Kirk's whole family. And then people on the left are like, hey, this is disgusting. I don't want to be part of this side of the political spectrum that's advocating for this. And then they go to the other side. And I mean, like, the Speaker of the House held like a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, and the left was making noises, and the Democrats. And I don't want to be political. I really, really don't want to be political. But I mean, this whole video was political. I hope I don't get shot for this, honestly. If I post this video, if I don't post this video, that's what they want. But it's just disgusting that half the country's reaction is to celebrate somebody's death for voicing their opinion. And on facts that are, first off, not true and taken out of context. And it's crazy. It's genuinely insane. Nobody deserves to die for stating their political belief. And the rights demonstration has been mostly peaceful. And it's not like, and I'm not saying this with like people in the background like burning down cities. And like, I hate politics. People don't want to be civil anymore. And I don't think anybody really likes politics. I wanted to make this video because I want violent. I know violence isn't going to completely end under the world we live in. But it's scary. This world is now a scarier place that Charlie Kirk is dead. That's all I gotta say. And we got, to anybody watching this, be careful. Be careful out there. And be careful. Keep your Bible by your side. And stay safe, honestly. And I would say stay, like, for your safety, if you're able to, stay strapped. And I know that sounds like you're advocating for violence. I'm advocating for you to be safe. And you need to be safe, especially in this world we live in. Now that we know that, now that people have shown their true colors, that horrible, violent people are living among us. And not just on the left. And I know it's kind of like both sidesism stuff. But seriously, stay safe. And be cautious who you're next to and who you sit by. And arm shaking. Just stay safe out there, please. That's all I gotta say.